Hello, my loves. How are y'all doing? I hope the collective is doing wonderful. However, I know that we're in a very tough energy right now. And I'm so sick of this energy continuously coming up. But, I mean, it is what it is, and apparently spirit feels like it still needs to be addressed with this whole, gang stalking of chosen ones and, these attacks on twin flame unions. It's horrible. Like, it's something that's always been, but it's just like at an ultimate high right now because so many people are awakening and realizing that they are chosen, and also vice versa. Okay, so the lower vibrational karmic energies that choose to stay that way, they know exactly who we are, where we are, when we are, how we are at every given moment. And they have this sick, narcissistic obsession with us. And it's just, and you think about it, and I mean, in a way it makes sense. What does evil come to do? Kill, steal, destroy. Okay, so that's what its goal is. So it only makes sense that it's destructive to our lives. So before we get into like messages or readings, let's just go over a couple of things you can do every morning or night just to keep yourself that much more protected in your energy, and as you go about your day and as you go about your night, because you have to remember, in the nighttime you're astrally projecting. Okay, there's things going on in the spiritual realm that you're doing in the spiritual realm at night that you may not even be aware of the next day. Okay, be kicking ass and taking names, okay, Mr. Miss Spiritual Warrior, when you go to sleep. So but first, before that, I'm gonna call in the Holy Spirit. I want to call in Father God, my Mother God. I want to call in my ancestors that have my best interest at heart. Guardian angels, and just ask that they surround us with the divine white light of the Holy Spirit, that they bless this message and let it help whoever it needs to help. Remember, take what resonates, leave the rest. This is a collective reading. We all are collected. We all are connected, but that doesn't mean the message is for everybody. Also, remember, time is an illusion, so this could be for the past, present, or future, but you'll most likely come across this video when you're meant to hear it, okay? So one of the things you can do is you can burn things like this, which is Palo Santo, okay? I like Palo Santo because sage is good. I mean, and I'll burn a little bit of that. But the thing is sage is just going to neutralize the energy for you, okay? The Palo Santo is actually holy wood, so it's going to add the holy aspect into the energy, okay? And then a new one that I've added is cinnamon, because I've learned that burning cinnamon does the same things as the both of those, but it also helps bring about abundance, okay, which we could all use that, whether it's abundance financially, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. Abundance is always a good thing, okay? So those are my top 3 for those go-tos, and you can do those at any time. And then, now I know this says Palo Santo because this was a Palo Santo spray. However, I used it all and it's now filled with Florida water. Florida water has always been one of my major go-tos. So I'm just going to spray some of that. You can spray that on your body. You can spray it in the room, in the car, okay? That's going to attract positive spirits. Get rid of the negative, okay? And then I have some holy water that my lovely friend gave me that I put in a spray bottle, so I can just spray it on my hands before reading, or spray it on myself or somebody when I feel I need that extra protection. And then I also got some protection oil from a local, I don't know what you would call those stores, a local spiritual store. So, oh my goodness, I'm making a mess. So I'm just going to put some of that on before we get started. So, yeah, like I'm really big into those things, and it's so important to protect your energy right now. Not only protect it, but make sure that you're getting plenty of rest, because those of us that are chosen are going to feel very drained right now, okay? More than normal, because we're up against a lot. And not only are we up against it, but we also have these entities and these lower vibrational beings, whatever you want to call them, that are succubuses and emotional vampires. So they're draining us whether we're putting energy into them or not. So that's why it's good to be proactive and just make it I like to call it spiritual hygiene, okay? Keep up with your spiritual hygiene. And another good tip is to, like I keep, if you have an altar or whatever next to your bed, okay, you can keep some water, okay? I don't know if y'all saw the video where I talked about getting fresh water and how you speak your prayer into the water and you let it sit beside your bed side for however long you feel Spirit is calling you to do so. And then I have is calling you to do so. And then I have I know Spirit wanted me to mention to everyone to keep a notebook by your bed. Dreams are very important right now, okay? They're not nothing. Every dream you have has a meaning, so jot it down. Whether it makes sense now or not, jot it down, because somewhere down the line, it's gonna make sense and you're gonna be glad that you did. That's what they told me. So I myself am working on doing that too. Another thing is that I discussed in another video is when you go to bed, And I need to get better at this. I don't really do it, but I need to, is covering your head at night. Covering your crown chakra with a bandana or something, because that's going to protect your crown chakra, where you receive your message from spirit. So while you're sleeping, you're not getting any negative vibrational things seeping into your crown chakra that is not necessary to be there. Okay, so I think that was all I had as far as just a few things you can do just to, be prepared, okay? Because it's ugly, ugly energy out there, y'all. And unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about it. There's nothing we can do about it but continue to walk in our truth and continue to work every day at raising our vibration as a collective, okay? We need each other. We all need each other. We can't do this alone, okay? It's like spirits told me, like, this is no longer training day, playtime, game. We are at war. This is war. And all the chosen ones, all the light workers, all the earth angels, all the, titles don't matter, okay? Just everyone of a higher vibration that has a job to do spiritually in this war is being called to duty, okay? And like I've said before, some are awakening at different rates, and that's okay. That's why some of us are frontliners and some of us aren't. But everyone's job is just as important, okay? So, yeah. So, anyways, let's see. So, Spirit, what's the overall energy that the collective, you have for the collective right now? Okay, so we have running, ghosting, disappearing, invisible, okay? A big thing right now for the collective is you're going to notice that a lot of people, it could be friends, family, co-workers, people that are important to you. You might be realizing that they are running out of your life. They're ghosting you. They're just disappearing. Like, they're invisible. And you don't understand what it is that you did wrong. Like, they gave you no explanation, no closure, no nothing, okay? But it's like I mentioned in the other videos. God did that for a reason, okay? Life's rejection is God's protection, and He's isolating all us chosen ones for a reason, so we can listen, not be distracted by the 3D bullshit, and really hear what our mission is to do. And I can't make this up. The next card, clarity, truth, intentions, and honesty, okay? Spirit is trying to give you clarity. So that's why you're going to notice these people being removed from your life. And it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt bad, because these could be family members. These could be friends you've had for a lifetime. I mean, it's gonna be hard, collective, but it's gonna be alright, okay? And we have hopeless, okay? Sinking, despair, falling apart, okay? Y'all, understand that this is just temporary, okay? Like I said, I know that this is gonna hit y'all, some of y'all real deep, a lot deeper than others. Some of us have been doing this journey for so long, it's almost like we're desensitized to it, like we're used to losing people we get close to. It just comes with the territory. But for some of you, this is brand new, and it's really causing you a lot of despair, and you feel like you want to fall apart. But don't, okay? Don't fall apart, because there's a bigger reason behind it. And anything that's lost in the darkness will be restored in light if it has your best interest at heart, okay? So just understand that. But you're gonna get a lot of, just people disliking you for some reason, people harassing you for no reason, bullying you, just talking shit about you, and you can be like, and what, Father, I was just gonna say, you could be one of the most loyal people around, so you don't understand where all this ugly energy is coming from. Loyalty, trusting, reliability, believing. Yeah, because you're a chosen one. Absolutely you are loyal. Absolutely you are trustworthy. Okay? So it's their loss, not yours. And like I said, that's not to say that it's forever, okay? It could be temporary. It's not to say that it's not forever either, though. Some people are choosing not to wake up, and that's their free will. That's their choice, okay? So we have shallow, hollow, empty, boredom, okay? That's a big one too, okay? A lot of us are being surrounded by this energy of boredom, or this feeling of emptiness, because we haven't quite figured out what our spiritual calling is yet. And so, but that's again why God has put you in isolation, so you can go through those stages and you can hear those messages, get those downloads, and you can understand and no longer feel empty. Your cup can overfill with answers, and your cup can overfill with answers and revelations and epiphanies. And be careful with boredom, because we all know what comes with boredom. A lot of time with boredom, we make some bad decisions, okay? So just be careful. We have soulmates here. Deep love, unity, connection, okay? What did I say in the beginning, okay? We have these karmic energies that are trying to destroy these unions, these soul contracts, these soulmates, these twin flames, these deep love connections that are meant to be together, to find one another, and they are purposely trying to tear it apart. And that's just going to be horrible karma on their part, honestly. And we have chasing, pursuit, toxicity, and resilience, okay? Collective, don't chase anybody, okay? Nobody is worth chasing, okay? If they don't want to be in your life, let them go. Open the door for them and give them a nice hug goodbye, okay? Because you are too good for that shit. You don't need to be chasing nobody. And I'm going to pull one more, and then we're going to switch decks. Okay, maybe two more. So then we have memories, reminiscing, dwelling, bittersweet. Okay, this is a big one for me as well, okay? collective, you could be having a lot of memories and dwelling in those memories, and they're bittersweet memories. They might even be toxic or bad, but there still were happy moments in those in-between times that we still reminisce. And sometimes, I personally experience this. Like, sometimes I'll get into this mood where I'm like, man, I just wish I could go back to when it was normal and I didn't have all this responsibility as a chosen one to be on this journey and fight this spiritual warfare. Sometimes I just want to go back to being a normal human. But those days are over, baby. Because those people walking outside, those walking dead, are not normal humans. I promise you. They may look like it, but baby, let me tell you. Obscurity, secrets, mysteries, concealing, okay? These entities, whether they're demonic entities, lower vibrational entities, shapeshifters, extraterrestrials, whatever they may be, okay? They are doing a very good job at concealing themselves, blending in with society, looking human. But they have a lot of secrets and a lot of mysteries. And, not all of them have bad intentions for humanity. Some of them have come to actually help humanity. In the bottom of the deck, so the overall energy is abandoned, left out, walked away, cold, okay? Some of you might feel like confused right now, and you might feel abandoned by God. You might feel like He's forgotten about you, or you don't feel a connection. You can't hear Him like you used to. It's quiet and you don't understand. It's confusing. But just trust the process. Trust the process, okay? It's part of the journey, I promise you. I went through the same thing. Sometimes I still do. It'll get a little too quiet and I'm like, hello, is there anybody up there still? Or did I miss something here? So now I'm going to pull some from the deck that I made from messages that I got specifically from Spirit. So Spirit, are there any messages that you want to further tell the collective? Okay, so stay still. Listen. Important message, okay? And what were we just talking about? The divine is isolated for a reason. So you may be seeing 1111, 888, 777, 444, okay? Spirit's saying stay still and just listen. Pay attention to the signs. They're going to show them to you. And you're going to get your answers. Okay? Just because it's quiet doesn't mean you can't talk. Doesn't mean you can't ask for answers. They just might show it to you in a very quiet, subtle way that you need to pay attention in order to receive. Okay, this says you are under constant divine surveillance, okay? So, baby, you are not forgotten about, okay? The divine has you under lock and key. They are not taking their eye off of you. You are their baby. You are their pride and joy, okay? You're awakening. So it's like when you have a new baby and they're meeting all their new little milestones. Like, oh, they crawled for the first time, they walked for the first time, they said mama or whatever for the first time. So you are under constant divine surveillance. So just know that that is a good thing. And then we have working in many realms. So like I was talking about earlier, collective, okay? You could be working in the 3D, the 4D, the 5D, the 6D, and who knows, even above. Or like I was saying, astral projecting. While you're sleeping and dreaming, you could be doing spiritual work, okay? And that's why I was saying a lot of you are going to feel pretty exhausted, okay? We do have spiritual jail here, okay? So, I feel like for a lot of you, these karmic energies, evil energies, ill-intended energies, like I said, they're facing their karma, and a lot of them are going to spiritual jail, okay? We have the throat chakra, okay? So a lot of you need to cleanse your throat chakra. And like I mentioned in other videos, a good way to do that is you can go on to YouTube and you can Google throat chakra cleansing meditations, and just do those and learn how to cleanse your throat chakra yourself. It says, I hear and I speak truth. I live an authentic life. My voice matters. I have integrity. I am open and honest. I think this is really important for the collective right now because, oh my gosh, my foot's asleep, y'all. I'm sorry. The throat chakra has a lot to do with communication and speaking our truth and not ignoring what needs to be said. There's stuff that needs to be brought to light that, unfortunately or fortunately, has to come from us, okay? We have to give it life. We have to speak its truth, okay? We have improper document, okay? So a lot of you can have, might have some court documents, some legal documents where maybe your name wasn't spelled right, or there's corrupt loopholes, wrong signatures, no signatures, something regarding an improper document, and we'll clarify that with Spirit to see what that's about. And then soul contract, okay? So friends, romantic partners, even enemies, family members. A soul contract is to teach a life lesson, okay? And it could be positive, it could be negative, or it could be neutral. But a soul contract is just basically that. It's a contract you spiritually have with someone to, work out something karmically for the both of you. So, and then we have Earth. So y'all could be dealing with an Earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, someone who's practical, grounded, detail-oriented, or the season of autumn could be of some importance to you. And I'm going to switch decks real quick so we can clarify this improper document, because that's pretty significant. Legal matters are definitely coming to the surface right now, whether it's in the 3D or spiritually, because you got to remember, we have spiritual court too. Okay, people are being summoned to spiritual court too, whether they remember or not. But we got our divine counsel that's up there. So Spirit, can you help clarify this improper document, the corrupt loopholes? It may have to do with this soul contract that you may have with somebody. Spirit, please clarify this improper document for the collective. Okay, so we have the privileged lady. Okay. Spirit, please tell us more about this improper document. Privileged lady. I don't know why I can't say that, y'all. And then we have the main male. Okay. Interesting. So what's going on with the privileged lady and the main male with this improper document? What is going on for the collective? Corrupt loopholes. Okay, we have bad health. And we have false person. Okay, collective. So I feel like, again, take what resonates, leave the rest. But for some of my collective, you can have a main male that is dealing with a false person and experiencing some bad health due to karma because of something that's being done to this privileged lady. And then we had family room pop out, okay? Family room usually represents the home life, okay? So there's something corrupt going on within this home, okay? And we got a lot of energies of the 3. The 12 is the 3. The family room's 21. That's a 3. What else, Spirit, can you tell us about this? What's going on within this home and this false person? What's being done to this privileged lady? Okay, we got distant horizon. Okay, so some of you could be getting ready to find out about this news, and it's fixing to change your whole world and take you on a whole new journey in a positive way, okay? Not in a negative way. This is going to be a positive thing. I feel like it's going to take you out of a toxic situation. I'm hearing this bad health could even be affecting you because of the stress and the negative energy that this false person and this main male is causing on the family. Okay, so and then we have message of concern, okay, with the number 14. That resonates to the number 5, which is about change. Okay, so yeah, yes, collective, you have a big change coming up. I just got done saying that. You're probably about to receive a message of concern, a message finding out about what's going on with this false person and this main male, and stuff going on within the home, and you're gonna uproot and start a whole new chapter in your life, okay? That's why you are the privileged lady. Because the privileged lady, I can tell you right now, Spirit's telling me, is a chosen one. And what have I been saying about the chosen ones? Okay? The chosen ones are walking karma. You can't fuck with the chosen ones right now. God's not playing. Okay? Then we have lovers. Okay, 15. That's the energy of the 6. So that's about balance. Okay? So this message of concern could definitely have to do with someone you love but is not being honest or sincere with you. Okay, they definitely have something going on with this false person that is corrupt, and they know it. This isn't like it's something they don't know. They know exactly what's going on. And then we have occupation, okay? So they could be using their occupation, whatever their profession is, to help them, like, I'm hearing the word conspire, like help them put together or conspire, like create this corrupt loophole, okay? And the bottom energy is a gift collective, okay? So regardless, it doesn't matter what the hell they're doing, you are a chosen one, and at the end of the day, God is not playing. They will get their karma, and you will get your gift out of this, okay? So this really, honestly, isn't a bad thing. This actually works out in your favor. You get rid of the toxic karmic partner. You get rid of this bad health, which can just be stress and the causes of stress, okay? And you get a new beginning. And look, we got community, okay? So I really feel like that Spirit saying they're bringing you into a new community with new people, positive people, people that are going to be filled with your soul tribe. Okay, these people are going to feel like family down to your spirit. Okay, we all have spiritual family. Okay, and then there's coffin, all right, which is basically an end to this toxic shit. Okay, let's see. What should we use for advice? Okay. I didn't know what deck this was because I just saw the back. But it's one of the Alice in Wonderland decks, so we're gonna go for it, alright? So, Spirit, what advice do you have for my collective regarding these messages that you've given us today, and that we thank you very much for, and helping guiding us along this journey and helping us with this difficult spiritual warfare that we're up against right now. What advice do you have for my collective? What do you want them to know right now? Okay, so we got believe, strange encounters, okay? That makes sense, okay? As you spiritually awaken and you ascend more and more, okay? Keep your belief, okay? I know as I was spiritually awakening and I started encountering strange things, it would make me doubt my belief. And it would make me, tell myself I was crazy versus I was spiritually awakening and this was a real spiritual experience. I wanted to blame it on just mental illness or something, but no. Believe in yourself, believe in what you're seeing. What you're seeing is real, and it is a strange encounter, but listen to it, believe in it, okay? Then we have managed to be glad. Create your own happiness regardless of the conditions, okay? What was I saying about this situation? As shitty as it sounds, really, in the end, it's a win-win for you. You get rid of all the toxic shit, the bad health, and you come out on top. You create your own happiness with this new beginning, okay? And I just feel, look how warm and welcoming that new community looks, okay? They're just gonna embrace you with open arms. It's gonna feel so good. Y'all are gonna finally get that sense of, I don't know if y'all have been feeling it lately, but a lot of us chosen ones and a lot of us in the spiritual community, we've been feeling homesick. Like we can't quite feel at home. We miss home because we're stuck in this 3D fucking box. It's not home. Okay, our spirit knows what home is and we want to go home. And then the last one says, who in the world are you? Get to know the new you, okay? And I feel as you in this privileged lady energy. Now remember, gender is fluid too, okay? So just because it says privileged lady doesn't mean it has to be a lady. This could be for my divine masculines too. Whether it's a divine masculine, divine feminine, it is a privileged person. And why are you privileged? Because Spirit is removing all this bullshit, these corrupt loopholes, these false people, this bad health, and they're giving you a brand new start, okay? And they want you to get to know the new you that they're about to show you, okay? And at the bottom of the deck we have impossible things, working through disbelief, imaginative leaps, fresh perspective, okay? So this is going to be very hard for y'all to believe when it happens, okay? You're going to see things, you're going to get downloads. I'm hearing Spirit, and this happened to me too, saying that they're going to give you downloads and awaken you, and they're going to do it fast. You're going to get it hard. You're going to get the crash course, as I like to call it. Oh, it's so much fun. But it's worth it in the end, okay? So just understand that the impossible is possible, okay? Work through your disbeliefs and embrace this new fresh perspective, okay, that Spirit's providing for you. And why am I feeling like they're telling me to pull from one more? So we have help from above, okay, which is 27. So that breaks down to the energy of the 9. The 9 is all about getting ready to close a chapter and start a new beginning, okay? So just know that you're getting help from above, and also notice that large moon in the background, okay? The moon is always a resemblance of illumination and things that were in the dark coming to light. Also intuition and our psychic abilities and gifts, okay? So that is what I have for my wonderful collective for today, okay? I'm gonna look through the chats and see, because I was just giving y'all a message as it came. I wasn't reading any of the chats, plus it's so tiny I couldn't see it. So let me look back at the chats. I hope this helped y'all and that it resonated with you guys. And like I always say in every reading, I'm not one of those readers that is all about money. Yes, of course I need it. I struggle too, but it's more important to me to do my job and provide spiritually to the ones that need it. So if there's any of you that resonate with this and you have any questions or you need more clarity, please feel free to message me, and I have no problem taking the time when I have it to go ahead and do that for you. Let me see what messages I missed, if any. Let's see. Hopefully they're still in here. If so, let's see. I saw one over here from Melissa C78. My mom, cousin, and her husband stole my grandpa's inheritance. He's in really bad shape. I am so sorry to hear that, honey. Yeah, that definitely resonates with the energy we were picking up on with that improper document, those corrupt loopholes. But just know that it's gonna turn out to be okay, okay? They're gonna get their karma, and it's gonna be tenfold. I can promise you that. God's not playing. Melissa, oh, you've been sick for 2 weeks. Yeah, honey. I could feel that. It's most likely due to the stress of it, okay? I'm assuming you're really close with him, and so you're going to pick up on his energies and those negative vibrations that are affecting him in his low state of health right now. But like I was saying in the beginning of the video, try some of the cleansing things that I was telling you to kind of cleanse those negative energies out of you, first. You can also do a spiritual bath where you take a bath and you can put some Florida water, some herbs, some petals, and just soak in that and just spiritually cleanse yourself. Some Epsom salt's good, and see if that helps. Let's see what else. And let me know if you have any more questions or want to get into some more. We can definitely do that. Just private message me. Let's see. I don't want to leave anybody out. Let's see. Will my husband stop cheating on me and come back home? Leanne Banville, I apologize. I missed your message. I'll be happy to address that for you. Just send me a private message, okay? And we can talk about that one-on-one. Let's see. Let's see. Anybody else I missed? Okay, let's see. This says 5 messages. Oh, okay, Melissa. Let's see. You said, hey, girl, shit, I thrive on chaos, though. I feel you there. Girl, if there's not chaos, I'm like, what's wrong? Please tell me what's wrong. Something's wrong with the world if there's not chaos. So I feel you there, girl. I think that's just part of being spiritually gifted, is we're constantly feeling all kinds of energies that if we're not, something's wrong. But I do hope you feel better soon. Sometimes you feel like you're going crazy from all your downloads, but they're starting to enter the 3D. Yeah, absolutely you are. And it's like I tell people, it's like when you get downloads, it's not just like, oh, Spirit just sent you a little text message. No, it's like Spirit took a fucking novel and like hammered it into your brain. A novel, not a text message. So, like, you can literally, like, there's such a thing as a cosmic flu. Like, you can literally get sick from just receiving so many downloads from Spirit. And, I mean, by all means, feel free to tell them if they're giving you too much at one time, in one moment, tell them, hey, can you slow down? This is a little bit too much for me. And they will, okay, they will. But sometimes they also know you can handle it, and they're going to give you tough love. So, let's see. You've been calling your energy back every day. It is so draining. Yes, it's very draining. But like I said, if you do the things that I was talking about in the beginning, the spiritual hygiene, just stay up on your spiritual hygiene, you know, doing your Palo Santo, your cinnamon, your sage, whatever your preference is, Florida water, holy water, you know, the water by your bed at night is a really good one. I love that one because if you see like little bubbles in there, that's a really good sign that spirits heard your prayer and that they're there. So yeah, and I get super bored, and that came up in the reading. I forgot where it came up, but it talked about boredom, and that's why I said be careful with boredom, because we're so used to such intense energies that when we get bored, it can be borderline dangerous. It can cause us to get impulsive if we're not careful. So when you get bored, you know, pull out some cards or turn on you know, something on YouTube, something spiritually on YouTube that you want to learn more about. Download an app. They have really cool apps now where you can like journal, you know, your spiritual journey or work on your shadow work. That's something you can always work on. We can always work on our shadow side, our shadow work. So there's a lot of things you can do when you feel bored, but I definitely struggle with that too, and I am not perfect. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Tattoos, stuff like that. I definitely am horrible at being impulsive when I'm bored. You're very welcome, Melissa. And if you need to, honey, feel free to DM me, okay? Send me a private message if you want to talk more, or you want to look more, you want to get some more clarity into your situation, okay? I am totally here for you, and I am sending you so much positive energy, and I hope you feel better. I know you'll feel better, as a matter of fact. I know you will. I know that this sickness is it's just stress, and it's just a part of ascending. You know, you're raising your vibration. It's going to drain you. You're welcome, honey. It was a pleasure. And thank you for appreciating my reading. I hope did it resonate with you? Did you feel like it resonated? I always like to hear that it resonated with somebody, because, okay. Well, that makes me happy. I'm glad. Well, if nobody else has any other questions, then I'm going to wrap it up. I still gotta work on some zodiac signs, which seem just pointless right now. I mean, really, we're so far beyond zodiac readings with this spiritual war we're in. It's not even funny. But, you know, everybody's at different stages, so we gotta respect that. You have a beautiful evening as well. Are you a follower? Are you following me? Make sure you follow me, and I think there's a button you can push, so whenever I do my readings, it alerts you. Okay, honey. Well, thank you. And you get to feeling better so you can go kick some spiritual ass in the astral realm, okay? Because I already can feel it. It's your spiritual assassin over there, Missy. That's why you be feeling like that. Kicking ass and taking names. So, I love y'all. Y'all are my family. We are a family. We are a soul tribe. We are a collective. We are connected. And we all need each other. Okay, just remember that. We all need each other. We're all we have. You know, it's like they used to say that about your blood family. It's all you have. Not anymore. Your spiritual family is all you have. So get to know who you vibe with, who your tribe is, and stick with them and don't let them go. Because it's going to be a tough battle, but we got this. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. You've been doing shit for yourself this last year. Good. Well, keep it going. Keep it going. Because it's like I say, it's like they say, you can never learn too much. I don't care how old you are, you can never learn too much. And it's like Spirit's shown it to me. Some people are in kindergarten, some people are in middle school, high school, college, post-college, doctrines. I mean, everybody's at such a different spiritual level, but that's why we all need each other, because you never know who you could be mentoring, who you could be helping along their journey, you know. So we can't, and I definitely don't mean to be sounding like NA right now, but it's true. We can't keep what we have if we don't put the energy back out, if you know what I'm saying, okay? So it definitely helps your spiritual growth and your spiritual ascension the more you help others heal and grow in theirs. And I learned that. I got a crash course in that big time. When I say big time, I mean big time. And when I'm ready, I'm going to share those stories with y'all. A lot of them are pretty deep and personal and pretty, like, I would sound like a Looney Tune if I shared them right now. I want y'all to get to know me and my energy a little bit more. But I know as I share my stories, it'll give others the confidence that they need to share their stories and walk their life. So, oh, good, Melissa. Well, I bet you I have a feeling we have a lot in common, soul sister. So, we'll have to share some of those things someday soon. I was thinking about that earlier. I was like, when should I start talking about this and that with my people? You know, because it's crazy because there's such beautiful, miraculous things that you experience, but then there's horrific, dark things that you experience that Spirit will put you through because nobody else had the courage to go there but you. So they sent you to handle that job, you know? And it's like, damn, really? Like, I can't unsee that shit now. But it's all good because it continues to, it'll be cycles and it'll continue to, you know, just bless you. So, love you too, girl. And I'm going to go ahead and end this, y'all. I need some water and something to eat, and then maybe I'll jump back on here. And just to let y'all know, I did restart a YouTube page. I used to have a YouTube page a long time ago. I don't have access to it anymore. You could still see the videos on there, but I started another one because I still don't really quite know how this whole TikTok thing works, and I don't know. So I'm kind of in between both right now. So if y'all want to check out the YouTube channel, they pretty much have the same videos, but feel free to check out the YouTube channel. I believe I put it in the link somewhere, so. But I send much love and light. And remember, be proactive, stay up on your spiritual hygiene, okay? Because we are amongst the walking dead out there and more. I promise y'all. Don't make me say I told you so. You don't want me to. Alright. Love y'all. Bye-bye.